Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. So today we are just doing a simple makeup tutorial, just eyes. So just eyeshadow, no foundation. It is too hot for foundation. Some people like to wear foundation in the heat. I don't. So for the eyebrows, of course, I set it with my Black Radiant setting powder in the color Banana, and then I use my Wet n Wild pencil, and we're just gonna outline these bad boys and then fill them in, all with the pencil, of course. So yeah, so for this tutorial, like, I decided just to do a makeup tutorial with no foundation. It's really hot, guys. Like, for foundation, comment below if you still wear foundation during the summertime heat and whatnot, and what kind of foundation do you use. Comment below. But now we're doing the outline, and then we're going to fill them in. Remember, your eyebrows are supposed to be sisters or cousins. Even they are not twins, so if they're not perfect, it doesn't really matter, because they are cousins and sisters. They are not twins. Okay, all right. So me personally, a lot of people don't have it, so they create one, but I already have a natural arch, so I just outline against my originality and I just fill them on in, like so, like that, in Auntie Tabitha voice. Making sure that they're okay to my liking. And now on to the next, which is to just lightly use a spoolie. I use a spoolie to just clean them up a little bit, and to have that little fading effect that a lot of people like to do. I mean, I like it. It makes it look a little bit more blended, a little bit more natural, whatnot. So with me, I always do that. If you wonder why I'm always like raising my eyebrows, it's just to see if they're in line with each other. At least, so I raise my eyebrows a lot just to see if they're going in the same direction, this and this and that and that, you know what I'm saying? So now we are going to use the concealer under the brow, just to clean it up a little bit, since we're not using foundation or anything like that. You just want clean brows with an eyeshadow look. I mean, come on. So I'm using my Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Canvas concealer. Sorry, I had a brain fart. Sorry. My concealer. So I'm going to use that under my brow. Normally I would use my MAC NC45 concealer, but this time I'm just going to use my Makeup Revolution, only because it's a little bit lighter than my NC45. My NC45 is kind of like not too off of my skin color, so it kind of just like blends in, but I wanted a little bit lighter, so I'm using a blue shade, so I wanted to like be a little bit more vibrant, so I just went a little bit lighter. I could have gone with a white, but that's just a little bit too bright. Yeah, I didn't want like a bright blue, but just bright enough so it could be seen. So I'm going in with that, and make sure you blend. I'm using a what is that? It's for the cut crease. It's a brush by Morphe. Please don't ask me what number it is, because I can't really tell you right now. I forgot. Yeah, so, but it's definitely by Morphe, and 9 times out of 10, if you either go on the Ulta site or you go on their site, they usually have sales. But even without the sales, their brushes are, affordable. So good stuff. So remember, when you're using your concealer, to blend like your life depends on it. Okay, So just blend, blend, blend. And blend, 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 blend. Blend, honey, blend. So I really don't even use concealer like all the time underneath my brows. Only when I'm doing a eyeshadow look is when I use concealer, but that's not all the time, obviously. So with that same concealer, I'm going to put it over the rest of my eyelid to lay down for my foundation for the eyeshadow. Okay, and so with that, we're going to blend that into the skin, and because it's very, very liquidy, so we have to make it a little less liquidy by just blending it in and making sure that it is settled a little bit before we start using the eyeshadow. So that's what I'm doing here, just blending it all the way around, trying to get all the nooks and crannies and creases and little spots where you think that you need attention to. Sorry, I'm babbling. Ha. So yep. Do 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 do. I don't even know what I'm humming, honestly. Don't mind me. I'm sorry. So, blend, 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 blend. Don't know what I'm looking for. Ah. Oh, yes. Okay, so I got a napkin to lay my brush down so I wouldn't get over my makeup counter. So I guess I'm reaching for a foundation brush, and I actually use that to pat it down even more to get some of that wetness out and to blend it out even more, which actually works very, very well in my opinion. So a lot of people use blending brushes. I think I have one. I just don't use it because I always just grab my foundation brush, and you see how in one eye how it's all blended versus the other eye because the foundation brush. I guess it doesn't matter what brush you use as long as you get the same results, honestly, because all these people say, oh, I have this brush for this and this brush for that, and I'm like, yeah, no, if it gets the job done, it's all right with me. So foundation brush it is. So I'm just blending it all in. And I know you guys are sick of the word blend, but honey, that's just what it is. You just have to blend, just blend, 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 and blend, and blend, and guess what? Blend. So, getting it all off the way, and I do not like the unibrow effect, so I try to get rid of that expeditiously. So yeah, I'm just fixing it up a little bit, and now I believe we are good to go. And don't worry about if you got a little concealer underneath your eye, because you're gonna fix that once everything is done. So we are using the matte book today, of course, because it's just some awesome blues in there. So we're gonna go in with that blue color. I was looking to see if I really wanted to use the matte book or if I want to use James Charles, but I went with the matte book, and we're going to use that blue color right there. Yes, right there. And I guess I'm sitting there because 9 times out of 10 I cannot see without my glasses, so I may squint a lot, or I may be looking out in the space, but I'm really not looking out in the space. I'm looking at what I'm looking at, but I can't see it fully. So don't mind me. So we're just going to go in your outer corner with that blue, and we're going to drag it to the inner corner, and we're just going to keep packing it on and just blend it on up and out. Just keep packing away. And sometimes too, like if I just keep like patting it on my eyelid, sometimes to me it doesn't look like it's coming out when it really is coming out. But to me it's just, I don't know, I'm always extra. I feel like there's not enough, so I just keep going over the same spots, so don't mind me. So just keep on packing until you reach the desired look that you're going for. And then too, that's not the only blue I use. There's a lighter blue in the palette. I also use that in my inner corner as well. So the darker blue is on the outer corner, and I use a lighter blue on the inner corner. It's just all blues today. We have to sing, I'm blue, da ba dee da ba da, da ba dee da ba da. I know y'all know that song. Any 90s babies in the house? Comment below if you're a 90s baby. That used to be the song though, honestly. Don't even know what they were saying, but just I'm blue, da ba dee, da ba da, I guess. Oh, that was a great era. Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. Sorry. I tend to burst out into song a lot. Again, don't mind me. Anyway, still packing on that blue. Pack away, pack away. And I am done with that. Next up, oh, yes. Guess what? Blend. Yes, you got it. We have to blend that blue because we want it all nice and smooth, not like we're on the corner hooking. You know what I'm saying? My mother always say that only hookers wear blue. She always used to say that. But look, it's all about the blend and how you look. It's just all about the blend. That's how I see it. So you see how that eye is blended and the other one isn't? Come on now. Come on, somebody. I actually use a blended brush for that one too. So, yes. Now on to the other side. Just blend that right on up into the brow bone. Just right on up. Blend that, honey. Blend it. Yes. Voiceovers are so crazy. I swear they are. But hey, it's fun. So I'm blending that right on in. Blend, 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 blend. Now that we have that out of the way, next up is eyeliner. And I use the Wet n Wild Mega Liner too. I like it because it's like extra black, and I love my eyeliner extra black. Okay, extra black. The darker the better. All right. So, and the wand is, I like the wand too. I used to use the NYX one. I still do, but just for money purposes sometimes, you know, Wet n Wild. Oh, bless you, honey. So yeah, what I was saying. So yeah, for like to save a couple of dollars, you know, Wet n Wild, you can, it depends on what store you're at, you can find that joint for $3 sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So whether it's a drugstore or Five Below, do not sleep on Five Below. Five Below has this thing for, I believe, $3.99. Yes, I believe it's $3.99 at Five Below. So don't sleep on Wet n Wild because it's the bomb or diggity. You feel me? So yeah. So I'm just fanning it, trying to let it dry a little bit, because every time I put on eyeliner, I seem to tend to want to look up, and it always messes up when I look up, of course, because it's not dry. And I have a what they call it, my eyelid is not like flat, or if that even makes sense, like it creases. Yeah, my eyelid is one of those, it creases. So like some of these things, I have to make sure that they're dry before I move on, because like I said, if I move my eye too much, it decreases. And then of course, when I'm too close to my eye, I tend to want to cry. It is always something when I do my makeup. My eyes just water. Anybody else's eyes just water just for like no reason. Like sometimes I don't even have to be close by my eye. I could just be doing something else and then my eyes just start to water. But I did just sneeze, so that's another part of it too. My allergies are like ridiculous all the time. Like 365, 24/7, all the time, my allergies. So yep, so I'm gonna try to do this other eye, knowing that it is still a little runny. But again too, with my eyeliner, I never go like too close to my corner, if that makes sense. Like the outside corner is fine, but my inside corner, I always start a couple of inches from it, just because I know that my eyes just water all the time. So, and plus when you put the lashes on, you can't really tell if there's no eyeliner there or not. So that's another plus there. So just lining it, making sure it's at least the same size as the other side, because I tend to do that too. Like I'll do one eye like perfectly, but then I get to that other eye and baby, you were like, what is this? And it's kind of hard to, like, you could do a wing or whatever, like you could start that, but if the other part is messed up over your eyeshadow, it's like you just messed up the whole look, because it's no way you can just take it off and start over without doing the eyeshadow all over again and like basically start from scratch. So try to be as precise as you can. So I'm fanning again, trying to get this thing to dry. And now I was going to try to use my foundation brush to get rid of that the blue underneath my wing, but I was like, yeah, this blue is kind of smearing with it, so I was looking for my wipes. Sorry, somebody sped by with an annoying motorcycle. Anyway, so I got my I got a paper towel because I guess I couldn't find my wipes, and I'm just spraying it with some rose water, which is the bomb. Don't sleep on rose water. You can get it from any Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Burlington. Like, they all sell it, and it's great as well. So I'm just using that to just clean up underneath that eyeliner with that blue and that extra concealer, which works. So this face though, and then my phone started to fall. Like, out of all this time, I didn't even touch anything or nothing, and it just wanted to fall. Like, geez Louise. Okay, girl, what's next? So, at this point, I am looking for my lashes because that is what's next. And these are like some samples that I got from my vendor to see which ones I want to go with. And which ones did I choose? I think these are the 25 millimeters. I keep looking at it. Yeah. Yes, the 25 millimeters that I'm going to go with today. And they are fluffy and fun, of course. So kudos to the ones that put on their lashes with their bare hands, like which is their fingers or whatnot. Oh, what was I saying? Sorry, do not use hair glue for your lashes. Use lash glue, of course. Like I said, to each his own. You use hair glue for your lashes, that's fine. But you know they do have products in there that are irritant to your eye. That's why it is made for your hair and not your eye. But if you've been using it forever and you think that it's the bomb diggity, well then go ahead, girl, do your thing. But me, I care about the safety of my eyes and my lashes, so my natural lashes. So I will just use lash glue. It works just as well, sticks just as well, and it's the bomb diggity, honestly. So I'm just taking off the excess or whatever, because me, I am bad at not cleaning my lashes after I take them off. I usually just take them off, plop them back in the case, and the next time I wear it, then I clean it off. But yep, I know a lot of people do that. Like, you're lying if you say that you don't do that you clean your lashes every night. I know you don't. I know you don't. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just using my, I think this is my Kiss glue. Yes, it is my Kiss glue, which works like extremely well. So after I put the glue on the lash, I also put a little bit on my lash line. It just makes it stick way better. It really does. Shout out to Beats by Deb. I believe I learned this from her. Yes, I believe I learned it from her. She's awesome, by the way. Like, her looks just amazing. If I had time to do that every day, I definitely would. But I can't. I just do what I can when I can do it. Feel me? So, yep. So we're going to set that lash down to dry. And then we're going to put the glue on the other one. And it really doesn't take that long for the glue to get tacky either. Like, not at all. That I believe hair glue does. Hair glue takes a minute to get tacky. And who wants to sit there and wait for some glue to dry when you gotta go? Like, if you're on the go, you want your glue on there, you want to plop them things on and then go on about your business. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why y'all like to use hair glue. But again, to each his own. And also be careful not to get this glue on your real lashes, because, you know, you don't want your real lashes to have glue balls stuck all on it, you know what I'm saying? So just be careful. See, I'm trying to wipe it off because me, I'm never careful, but I always catch it before it gets real, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to set that down, put on a little bit of mascara. I normally don't use mascara before lashes, but since I got a little bit of lash glue on my lashes, I'm just trying to brush it out a little bit as well. So that's why I'm putting on mascara for now. But like I said, I normally don't do it that everybody else does though. But I don't, because I don't really see the need to do that, honestly. So we're getting ready to plop this baby on. And this method, like, I love, like, just putting the glue on the lashes, then putting some glue on your eyelid, because watch this thing just adhere to your lash, to your lid like it ain't nothing. Watch this. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. See? It's on there. It's in there. Like, that's it. You got it. Fix them corners. Make sure them corners is stuck. Because you already know, like, you put that thing in the middle, then you try to get them corners, and those corners don't never want to stick. Like, at all. Like, I don't even understand. What's wrong with your corners? What's wrong? But when you put that glue on your lid and that glue on that lash and you let it dry a little bit, yeah. That's that stuff right there. Like, that's it. So we got to do the next side. And me, I always have a hard time doing my left eye because I'm right-handed. And since that's like my main side, I was born ambidextrous actually, but I was forced to use my right hand. So some things I can do with both of my hands, sometimes I can't. It's just a little bit awkward for me, but I do what I do when I can do it. You feel me? So I'm making sure that's like stuck. Give it to him, girl. So who else feels like it's a big accomplishment when you get your eyelashes on like the first time? You're going to have to take it off and keep trying over and over again. Like, I feel so complete when I put my lashes on the first try. I'm like, yes, I'm that girl. I did that. Yes. So now I'm about to set my eyebrows. And what this does is to allow you to go throughout the day without oily eyebrows. It like stays matte for the entire day, honestly. Like, I love setting my eyebrows. The more the better, and then you just brush it off and it like just melts into your skin anyway. So it's not like it's a after effect or anything. Like, when you take pictures, it doesn't look white or chalky or anything like that. It just melts right on in. And it's just great. I love that crispy eyebrow look. It's just everything. So, what we gonna do now, girl? Girl, put that primer down. You are not using foundation. What are you doing? Like, oh no, baby. What are you doing, baby? So, but I did use my NYX matte finish spray just because of my eyes, and so they wouldn't be oily or anything like that. And plus it was hot and I wanted a little mist anyway, so I used that. And fan it, girl. Fan it, girl. Yes. So now I believe we're moving on to hair. Is it hair? No, we're trying to do eyeliner for your waterline. I tried to use that blue. It was actually too light of a blue, but it wasn't even coming out either. But I wish it had, because it was pretty. It would have went together, but it just wasn't coming out, and I was making my eyes water even more trying to use it. So I just used my black liner. Wow, right now I'm like going through my liners to see if I had a blue, which I don't. So that means I need to go eyeliner shopping for a dark blue in the future. So with the excess shadow, I was trying to drag it down a little bit to see if it would get my waterline. It did a little bit, but not too much. But my eyes couldn't really handle like the brush down there. It was making it worse. So I just used my black eyeliner, which is always my go-to anyway. It's a what do they call it? It's not a pencil, but it's like smooth. So I would say it's like a creamy eyeliner, which is great for your waterline because it just goes on smooth. And then that's it. So those are lined. And now we're going on to hair. Like, what are we doing, B? What are we doing? Let's see. Oh. Okay. So we are going in with our Fenty Beauty. The silver one. It's not Trophy Wife. It's the diamond. I think it's the diamond one, the silver one. So we're gonna just put this all over because I want to shine bright like a diamond. FYI, I like to do this in the summertime though. Like when you out in that sun, when that sun hits you and you go out there with some Fenty Beauty and you just be sparkling and shining all over the place, they'd be like, yes, what is that you got on? Looking all good and stuff. Like, I like to shine everywhere. You see that? Do you see that? Like, yes. So now, yes, okay, I see you looking. We going on to the hair. Yes, ma'am. Bed hair, full effect. Girl, somebody need to come and take these braids out. They want out. I done forgot when I first got them in. I forgot now. Shoot, it's been that long. Or maybe it hasn't been that long. My hair just grows like crazy fast. I could never keep a style in. Except for my crochets. My crochet loose hair. Now that I could keep in forever. But I really can't keep braids in that long because my hair just grow out like for no reason at all. But anyway, it's another story. So I think, what am I doing? A bun, as always. Always a bun. No matter what style I have. It could be braids, could be natural hair, it could be weave. It doesn't matter. It all ends up going into a bun. So just wrapping these things around and around and around. And I'm mad, like, the camera needs to get a new stand though, because it like cuts off my head. Like, you can't even see it. And I need some new hair ties because that one is through, honey. It is so through. That is stretched beyond capacity. But anyway, on to my baby hairs because it's a little rough out here. And honestly, my baby hairs really don't even stand a chance against the heat. I just bought that Gorilla Glue and I really wasn't planning on buying the Gorilla Glue because I thought that's what I wanted, but it's not. I wanted the Gots to be glue, and my brain wasn't working that day, and so I bought the Gorilla Glue. I mean, it's okay, but I don't like the way it does that, you know? Like, I understand. I'm sorry. Did I keep saying Gorilla Glue? I meant Gorilla Snot. Do not go and get no Gorilla Glue and put on your edges. You won't have no edges if you use Gorilla Glue. My bad. It's not Gorilla Glue. It is Gorilla Snot. Sorry. Anyway, so yeah, it does that, and I don't like that because I mean, I know it's called Gorilla Snot, but come on, man, for real? Like, for real. But it really didn't. I mean, it held it for like a minute, but then my hair curled right back up. Like, I didn't even attempt to do no edges. Excuse me. But you see, it made it slick for like a minute. Just for a minute. Only for a minute. And pardon me, I told you my allergies are like 24/7, 365. So if I sniffle, I'm sorry. That's just me. My bad. But yes to these swoops, honey. These swoops is it. Just too bad they can't stay. Like, only time my swoops really stay is in the fall because it's nice and chill outside, and then I can use my regular gel, the olive oil gel. That's what I normally use, and it doesn't it flake in the, it's funny because sometimes when I use it in the summertime it flakes and stuff and turn white, but in the wintertime, fall time, it don't do all that. It just doesn't. I don't know why. Ooh, look at that. That swoop right there on the other side is dangerous. So of course I gotta put my hoops in. Like, I feel like a bun is not complete without some hoops. And I mean hoops. And I really don't do my sideburns like that because it don't stay. Like, it never stays. So what's the point in even trying to attempt it? So I just let it stay where it's at. You know? So that's done. I'm gonna insert a picture at the end so y'all can see what my bun look like. And then now I'm looking for what lippy to use. Like, it's really gonna make a difference because everywhere you go you need a mask. So, but I decided just to put on this blue from Kat Von D collection. I don't even know if she still has these out, but it's super old anyway. But on camera it looks kind of purplish, but it is actually a blue. I ended up changing it anyway. I didn't even use this throughout my day, but just for the sake of the video I put it on just to see what it looked like. But I ended up not liking it, so it has to go bye-bye. But that's why I didn't put on another layer, because I knew I wasn't going to keep it on. But this is what it looks like. I'm going to insert pictures at the end. Like, comment, and subscribe to me. Until next time, bye.